Hey guys, so probably haven't heard my voice yet. I am Maverick. So I'm the new guy. I'm from Britain, so you only see me maybe 3 times a week. Last night, the Royal Rumble happened, so we are here to talk about that. Not only did that happen, but we had our first ever fight for the Real Talk World Heavyweight Championship. So we each gave predictions, and the reason I'm starting to speak now is because I am your new first ever, longest reigning Real Talk heavyweight champion, Maverick. Obviously, here with me is the other guys as well. But let me just introduce being champ, bringing a bit of the British cricket debut as well as his charm. You know what this podcast needs. But yeah, guys, you want to pitch in? So with me, of course, we have. Guys?
It's me. It's
So about me. Okay.
BBBD, the big bad booty daddy, coming with you with a self high five. And just like the diamond cutter, y'all didn't see this intro coming. And if you don't know who I'm referring to, you're not a wrestling fan or you're just a kid. Now I'll leave it to the prodigal son of the WW. No, I'm sorry, wrong error. My boy, my second good brother in this podcast, Prodigy.
What's going, guys? It is the Prodigy. I am the prodigal son of the WWE, but once again, I am not really the prodigal son of the WWE. I am just a fan. But what's going on, guys? Maverick with that intro, just laying the smack it down on us. He is, of course, the first ever Real Talk heavyweight champion.
I will be the second.
The only Real Talk. You know, there's
he has guaranteed, guys. Listen to this. He has guaranteed 15 days with the title because the Elimination Chamber is in 15 days, and he's going to lose it. That's just I'm just saying.
Cute.
He's
it's
going
really
to lose
cute that you guys think I'm going to lose this. It's really sweet.
I think it's adorable that you think you're going to hold that title.
Like hope. I'm going to dominate here. I'm sorry. This is. I know my stuff.
How are you going to say you're going to dominate? How are you going to say you're going to dominate when you only beat everyone else by one?
Here's the thing, though. It was the important one. I was the only person that saw the end of this, end of last night. I was the only person who knew what was going to happen. I was the only person who knew that WWE were that stupid. Okay? And I called it. I'm sorry, guys. I am the best. I am the champ. And, you know, talking about champs, and we're going to talk about some tonight. I am the best there has ever been, and there will ever be. But anyway, I need to introduce myself a little bit more. Obviously, you guys gave a little bit of information about your favourite wrestlers and stuff, so I'm just going to lay mine down. My favourite wrestler is Triple H.
Oh my God!
Because, you know, another fellow amazing champ who didn't put up with any shit from any, you know, little petty people who thought they could take the champ on. You guys.
Is this shade? What is this?
Are you throwing shade at us? Oh, come on, man.
I thought. Wait, hold on. Time out.
No, your first time here, and you already think you're the king of the mountain. Like,
wait a second. Do we have two heels in this group? I thought I was the heel. Oh my God!
Look, there's 5 of us. There has to be 2 faces, 2 heels, and a tweener. You guys are the heels, and Providence are the faces. I'm the tweener.
King of the heels.
I do both.
Okay.
King of the heels, my friend.
Triple BD, you gonna let that happen? Right, you gonna let him say he's the best heel?
The king.
Hold on, man. Now, before we get this podcast started, let me straight the rules, man.
Champ right now?
I am the greatest heel.
Heavyweight champion?
I'm the reason why you're the champ right now. I gave you that belt. I'm letting you hold it for me. I'm the big bad booty daddy. Recognize.
When I defend my title for 15 days, we'll see who's the better heel, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All
right.
You guys say what got me into wrestling, right?
Yeah.
All right, you're the queen of the ring. You're the queen of the podcast.
I'll just say this one thing and then move on to the Rumble, and I can slay that and like a proper heel would. But yeah, what got me into wrestling? My first sort of proper experience of wrestling I watched it a little bit here and there. The thing that got me really driven and made me watch every week was seeing CM Punk versus The Undertaker. I'm a relatively new fan. I filled in all the gaps, I assure you. But just that match is phenomenal. And the layup and, some great heel work from a very long champion prior.
Oh my god! This guy.
Great champ.
You guys see how Maverick is tying everything into the fact that he's champion when his championship reign now beyond 15 days is not guaranteed.
When he drops the title, he's gonna turn face.
You guys hear this?
It's so sweet.
Wow. Just wow.
And my reign is.
May I ask which era of CM Punk?
Now, my reign.
I'm very curious. Which era of Punk?
Which era of Punk? What do you mean?
All right, you said you was a fan of the Punk and Undertaker because you're a new fan, right? Are you talking about Punk when he had the long hair, or Punk when he was going against Taker at Mania?
Oh, sorry, yeah, Mania. So Mania was the first one, but obviously I watched when he took him on at what was that really crappy one they did? The one
Straight Edge Society.
No, but he faced him at an I Quit. What was it called?
Oh, the submission match.
Yeah, submission.
Okay.
Maybe if you call it.
That's not too far.
Sure, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But I've watched them all. But yeah, just that was my first proper feel of when I fell in love with this wrestling. Because WrestleMania 29 was my first pay-per-view, so I watched that live. I'd obviously watched a bit through the years, but that was the proper okay, I'm into this now. This is amazing. Anyway, let's move on. Let's get some.
All right, so
let's talk about some more Rumble.
We gonna let ladies first.
Yes. So let's do that.
Prodigy. Time out. Prodigy. Ladies first. Be a gentleman. Ladies first. Maverick.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, Maverick. Yeah. I'm sorry.
There we go. Go for it, Mav. Come on, ladies first.
It's now you to make way for the champ.
This guy.
The champ that runs the camp.
Oh my god.
We kick off with the ladies, don't we? So
it fits the character.
Show began with the six. So the 6-woman 3-on-3 tag. Who did you guys have?
Well, I could say this. We were all in agreement
of Team
except
Heels.
for one. Mr. Latino Heat said the faces were going to win, while the other four of us said that the heels were going to win. And shocker, to me at least. To me at least, it was a shocker that the faces won.
Yeah, Mickey lost 2 matches since returning. That's crazy.
I know it is crazy. I think it was a good match.
I think they make Naomi look strong. That's they go.
Yeah, she's definitely the next one in line for the championship. Although I just don't think they should take the belt off of Alexa just yet.
You know what I'm thinking? We're having this. I don't want to cut you off, guys. Maverick, I do want to cut you off. I'm Bobby Heaton. I think we're going to have. This is setting up a 6-woman elimination chamber match. That's I think this is why they had the 6-man tag. Have Naomi look strong. And why we had a 6-man tag. We're going to have the Naomi, Natalya. The Naomi and Nick. No, who is it? Naomi and Alexa. We have Natalya and Nikki.
This is why the champ, man. You get mixed up. This is shameful. No. Who was in that match?
Okay. I was trying to remember which feud is going with which feud to go in the chamber match. And we know it's Natalya and Nikki.
So let me tell you.
Please do.
Naomi and Alexa Bliss, how they're looking at it. It's Mickie James versus Becky Lynch.
And then
Nikki Bella versus Natalya.
That's thank you.
Yeah. So I would love to see an elimination chamber match. Be the first ever women's elimination chamber match, because you know how Raw got the first ever Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Let SmackDown get the first.
The cage.
Yeah, give
they got the cage.
Well, there was a steel cage on Raw for women.
It wasn't the first ever women's steel cage match. There was
Pay-per-view.
plenty in the past.
It was for
There was plenty in the
SmackDown.
past.
It was SmackDown's first women's cage match on SmackDown TV.
Yes.
But, I'd like to see a female elimination chamber match. I think that'd be great, especially with Mickey James in there as that character. It's not. Mickey James is my favorite diva. I think she's fantastic.
I don't think no one cares,
Someone who can pull off a crazy stalker gimmick. And come
Oh,
on top.
I don't think no one asks about your opinion, but hey.
I just hope they give her something proper to do, and she's not like
All right.
just there, you know. I want to see her have a little bit of a title reign. I want to see her be a big contender here. I think her and Becky could have a good feud to kick it off around the Elimination Chamber thing going on as well.
All right.
No, it could be a lot of fun. And in 15 days when we see the Elimination Chamber, hopefully, definitely women on there. And when I predict it correctly,
Oh, is he still talking?
and then come out on top as champ, it will be a lot of fun. And I think breaking these molds of the women.
Woo.
Yeah, I was still talking. Is that okay?
Oh, I mean, that's a beautiful speech, but
This is a lot of fun.
I'm getting
Well,
breaking news from Providence, the Real Talk wrestler. He wants to let us know that he thought the 6-man women's tag match was decent. It's it did its job. Naomi getting her stuff at the end was really good. And Alexa, I disagree with unless she's getting a title shot. Unless Naomi's getting a title shot, then he's happy that she won. All right, so back to the importance of not Maverick. He's not important. He's a paper champion. He's a transitional champion. He's Cesaro and Sheamus. He's a transitional champion. He's gonna drop that title.
You mean the first champion?
Speaking of
mixed up. Same as the Stevens, you got mixed up.
Speaking of Cesaro and Sheamus, let's go to their match.
I was leading to that.
They defended the tag titles against Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, and they lost.
They're as good a champs as you'll be, PBD.
The straight fire. Okay.
You see, here's where the big bad booty daddy has something over you, Maverick, because he was the only one out of all of us that said the club was gonna.
There we go. I know. See, this is what you guys don't understand.
Which I didn't see coming.
I seen it coming.
Personally, I didn't see it coming. I didn't know Cesaro and Sheamus were going to be the quote-unquote transitional tag team that was going to take it off of the New Day, their historic record-breaking reign, and then just give it to the club. That I don't agree with.
See, this is how I knew.
I don't agree with that.
I think it was so annoying, but no, it was such a historic reign, and it was amazing, and it was a lot of fun, and it brought some real importance to the tag team division, which struggled in recent times, with the brand split. Well, it's kind of got in the shuffle, but the New Day brought it to the forefront, and now with this really belittled changeover of titles, I think the club should have been in the New Day. I think they should have just dropped Sheamus.
I disagree with you, only because I don't think at that time the club wasn't built as true contenders. Actually they're no, they haven't until Cesaro and Sheamus won the title.
They could have done.
Prodigy, I have to disagree.
But they didn't.
I disagree. I think the club should have won the titles at Clash of Champions. That was the perfect time to take the belts away from them. Perfect time. The club, you need heels to destroy the face, if you know what I mean. The club beating New Day, ending the record, would have built the club to a huge degree. Having Sheamus and Cesaro beat the New Day was silly. It was clear when
because it was sort of like a face on face.
Yeah, it felt forced.
Because Cesaro was seen as a face, while Sheamus was sort of like a tweener almost. Like he was showing some heelish acts, but he was paired with a face, and the fans like Cesaro and like the pairing between Cesaro and Sheamus. And I agree with you on that it felt forced because literally right after the New Day broke the record, they lose the titles.
Yeah.
You know,
just like Nikki
What
Bella.
should have happened? You know what should have never happened? They just went about using the club in the wrong way. Do you know, like the ball doctor thing and stuff like that?
Yeah, that ruined the club. You know what else is?
And just not make a foolery of them, because
You know
they were
who-
a real big deal when they showed up. Now they're like, yeah, they're attached, but for how long? You know, it's one of them things.
Well, on the bright side, Sheamus and Cesaro title reign lasted longer than Maverick's title reign, which will end at Elimination Chamber match.
You can't use the same joke I used on you at the beginning of this.
Yeah,
bit, okay?
yeah.
So should we move on? So
My joke was better though.
Disclaimer, everyone who is listening. Disclaimer. This is going to be the ongoing joke throughout this entire podcast and more. Just to let y'all know.
It's not really
Speaking
a joke.
of transitional,
No, funny.
your title reign will be a joke after
And
15 days.
if I may add, this episode is brought to you by Microsoft. Microsoft, get Xbox Live Gold with this passcode, from Microsoft. Win the contest to, get gold. All right.
Speaking of transition, let's transition to the final pre-show match of the night, or the evening, whatever, because Texas is whatever. It was Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks. Now, like I said, this was like I said before we started, this was the only match that I felt didn't give us like a lot to be excited about.
Like Maverick's title reign.
I enjoyed the 6-woman tag match. I enjoyed the 6-woman tag match. I enjoyed the Raw Tag Team title match. I didn't enjoy this match. Sasha got a few, this and that's in, but in the end, Nia Jax just totally pummeled her, and that's not. I don't think that's the route that they should have went.
Well, Providence said he liked the match, but the finish was Sutton, which was nice to him. But honestly, I don't know. I think Sasha should have won by, Nia, getting disqualification or, just, I feel like they should have made Nia look a monster, but have Sasha win by, technicality. Like Sami Zayn and Braun. Sami won with the time limit. Sasha should have won.
Like Nia Jax was such a monster that it cost her the match.
Right, like she wouldn't stop beating Sasha's leg. She got. Oh, go on. You like to interrupt people. That's very rude.
I understand why they've done what they've done. Because, obviously, Sasha's not 100% at the minute, so they wanted to kind of show that and show that Nia Jax has a bit of remorseless nature. But, I don't know. I didn't really care about this match. It was on the kickoff. It was a fair enough match, but it's the kind of thing we'll probably see repeated tonight on Raw. It's that kind of thing,
Yeah, new era, same old shit.
Yeah.
Thank you, King Ross.
That's their
slogan.
Thank you,
King Ross. I am a filthy mark. That is, yes.
Okay, moving on.
Yes, moving on to the actual show.
Some wrestling that has champions in it.
Is he talking about his title reign?
The rest of the match card, excluding
the actual
Royal Rumble, was for a title. Yes. The first matchup of the night was Charlotte defending her WWE Raw Women's Championship against Bayley, and Charlotte beat Bayley. She did a natural selection on the not the barricade, on the
apron.
On the apron, yeah. Thank you. On the apron, and that it looked like that hurt,
which was awesome.
Really hurt. Which was awesome, and then
Maverick, it hurts to listen.
This a little bad.
This does a few things for this feud. One, it keeps Charlotte undefeated on pay-per-view matches, 16-0, and it gives Bayley even more, not momentum, but it gives her more drive to, in my mind, her eventual title win at WrestleMania. I think Bayley will win the championship at WrestleMania against Charlotte. I think there's going to be sort of like some screwy finish or something like that at Fastlane. I don't know what they're going to do at Fastlane, but they're going to do something, and then it's going to set up a Raw Women's title match at WrestleMania, and Bayley's going to win that. But overall, I think it was a great match. Charlotte, almost never disappoints. She's a really good competitor. She's a really good wrestler.
Can't sell though.
And Bayley, I love Bayley. I said it in the last podcast. I'll say it again, and I'll say it for the rest of my life. I love Bayley. I am a hugger. She's the best. She's one of the
proud,
best.
man. Say loud.
I am a fucking hugger. Thank you.
But yeah, I enjoyed the match. No, I thought it was a real good match. It's competitive, but the thing is, overall, we knew who was going to win. Which I don't like matches like that. I don't like matches knowing that, there's no way that Charlotte's going to drop it here. It's going to be at Mania. I feel like a Fastlane is going to be a Fatal 4-Way or something like that. They're going to give us something different. They're not going to give us that again. If they do, it'll be another very obvious finish, Charlotte.
Yeah, why would Charlotte lose it at Fastlane,
That's it. She won't.
Well, you won't have. Well, why would you lose your belt at Elimination Chamber?
16-0, yes.
Yeah, 16.
16-0.
Which is amazing. It's a really great thing to see that streak, especially in the women's division. It's awesome.
But, we all know how streaks go. They can go on for as long as they want, but eventually they'll end.
Like your title reign.
R.I.P.
Usually.
R.I.P. The Undertaker's undefeated streak. That was...
Yeah.
All right.
Let's not start that conversation. I mean, come on.
All right.
Yeah, let's not. What about you, Booty Daddy? How did you feel about the match?
Well, before I say my thoughts, I would like to share Providence word of the day of Charlotte versus Bayley. He said it felt easily distracted during the match. Lots of few spots went wrong. Felt clunky. The finish was great, but maybe they're saving the big stuff for a big rematch. So I'm assuming, if I know my good brother, he's talking about that match at WrestleMania. So I'll give him that. But me, I have to agree. The first 5 minutes was, you can tell they were off sync. They were supposed to do, like, you saw the match, like how Bayley.
Yeah, Bayley through the middle row.
Yeah, they had a compromise. Yeah, but I'm gonna get straight to the point. That's my gimmick. Unlike certain people, I get straight to the point. Let's talk about that elbow drop. The Macho Man elbow drop that Bayley gave. Let's talk about that elbow drop.
The fuck out. I was like, she's gonna win here. This is where she's gonna win. But no.
That was such a good elbow drop that Charlotte was coughing up blood. That's how good that elbow drop was. That was a legit Randy Savage. That I was looking for my.
She pointed.
You don't know nothing about champions elbow drop.
Bam. Oh no!
It was something else. It
was good.
That was a beautiful
good spot.
I literally cried. I had to cry. That was savage.
Like I said,
You cried.
Yeah, because that elbow drop was nothing but savageness. There we go.
So
I like
now,
to see something similar.
All right. Well, unlike certain champions, I don't give up with you guys. I'm still here, and no disrespect to who's that jobber again? Maven. That was his name, Maven. Oh, he's back. He's back. Never mind.
Maven was so garbage.
What are you saying?
Oh.
Maven was so garbage.
Maven. We're talking about. Oh no! Wait.
I don't know. We got off topic for some reason.
I compared Maverick to Maven.
Bring it back. Let the champ bring it back. Okay, come on, back into the Royal Rumble.
So next we are going to the Universal Championship match between Kevin Owens defending his title against Roman Reigns.
Another great champ there.
And a no DQ match.
What would you know about champions?
The stipulation, guys, was that Jericho was suspended in a shark cage above the ring.
Which was a freaking great idea.
Why you? Vince Russo did a good booking. That was Russo booking.
Yeah, because Jericho wasn't gonna get involved, but he has brass knucks in his pants. He'll just drop it down. Bam, he got involved. So that didn't work.
Why didn't he drop the title? That's a real question.
I said he was going to drop the title, but in my mind, I knew he was going to drop something. Like, he wasn't just going to be there, screaming.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that stunner
It
too.
was really hilarious. It was really.
Oh,
it
dude,
was
that's
such a
why
throwback
Jericho's.
to
That's
the
why
match.
Jericho is the goat. That's why Jericho is the goat. I love Jericho.
It took me so long to
Jericho's the
figure
goat.
out what goat meant. Of course, it means
You know what?
great stuff.
If I can make a
which,
comparison
champ
real
like myself
quick,
would know what that feels like.
Prodigy. No, Maverick, you're not a good champ. You're a maven in this group. Prodigy, you got the Kevin Owens beard. I noticed that last night. We was doing watching Kevin Owens intro. I was like, yo, Prodigy's rocking the Kevin Owens beard. Now all we just need.
I wouldn't consider it the Kevin Owens beard just because I shave my mustache regularly. I do not like it. I grow everything else. So I would say I'm rocking the Wolverine type look.
The Wolverine.
Oh, no, I get that.
Just because I don't have a mustache. But I would say that I think I'm rocking it better than Punk back in like late 2013, early 2014.
No, Punk.
Because he was going for that Wolverine look.
He can never pull off the chin hair though.
Wolverine look, he did. Yeah. That the chin hair is my pride and joy.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
It's you know how it doesn't. I don't even know how long it took me to grow this. I just knew it.
That's how good it is.
But I have it now. I'm taking care of it, and it looks good. That's all that matters. But back to the match. Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns put on a great showing. The weapon spots, all the weapon spots, the brass knucks, the table spots, the chair spot. When they battled outside in the crowd with the poles, I mean, everything was good. Everything was really good. They made the match seem great. It was really great. The inclusion with Braun Strowman obviously made sense because this past Monday, Braun Strowman got speared by Roman Reigns. So it's obvious he wanted to get some revenge. So I understand that. And Kevin Owens, at the end of the day, is still Universal Champion. So I'm happy with the decision. It was a great match in my view. It gets a good thing from him.
I don't know where they're standing with Braun Strowman. I don't know where we're meant to stand. It's just I'm looking forward to Raw tonight because I want to know what the hell they're planning next. Because obviously Jericho not winning last night. If he did, it would make a lot of sense where they were going. Yeah, I just feel that hate. But Jericho not winning last night, which would have made a lot of sense when you think about it. Them starting their feud, maybe they'll change that up. Maybe I don't know where they're standing with Braun. If he's going to feud with Roman, that's fair enough. But this is another platform to launch Roman off, and once again, Braun would just be, demolished and thrown under the ground. And I didn't like the ending of the match. I thought that was the only issue. I would like to see Kevin come off clean because he's a heel champion, and I know they're meant to look like nothing can stop them.
Well, when you say heel champion, right? Your favorite wrestler of all time is Triple H.
Yeah.
Now, back from 2003 when he had the world title, he almost never won clean. He always but that's how a heel champ. Okay, go ahead.
He doesn't know anything about championship.
He's still. Can I get some words out? But he still could win clean when it matters. I haven't seen Kevin Owens win clean with this championship. I remember the last time. It's been a little while, and it would have been nice to see, especially. I just liked seeing Roman Reigns, I'll be honest. Okay, I was looking forward to that, and then Braun came out. I was just a bit. It's nice to see Kevin Owens win, but there we go. I can't really complain too much. It was a very good match, some good spots. Jericho's always hilarious and that kind of stuff. Yeah, I enjoyed it, but Braun, I just don't know where I'm meant to stand with him. And I do know how to be a champion. I am the longest reigning Real Talk World Heavyweight Champion. You guys know that. That's why you're here to hear my words of wisdom and for them.
What?
Well, we're not here to hear your words and wisdom.
Who was talking?
Here to listen to how you felt about the show. Speaking of how you felt about the show, what about you, Booty Daddy? What about you?
All right, well, let me get the message from Providence. Put him over tonight. Let me get my glasses on. There we go. Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. He thought it was a great match from start to finish. All the weapon spots were really good, especially this chair spot. Braun running in was odd decision, but I am curious to see where it goes. Obviously, talking about Braun and Roman, the situation at the end. My thoughts on the match. I thought it was phenomenal. And you know what's crazy? This match was basically meant to make Roman look strong. This man kicked out from brass knucks. He kicked out from the table spot. He kicked out off a stunner. This match made Roman look very strong. And can you disagree?
Every match makes him look strong.
Right. Him getting Subway makes him look strong. He eats fresh.
Unfortunately, we can never disagree on the fact that Roman is made to look strong week in and week out.
Here's the thing with WWE, man. Like, I was ready to cut a pipe on today, but I just want to say this. If it's not working, try something new. For example,
that's it.
But here's the thing: you're talking about Vince McMahon.
Yeah, but
and Vince McMahon, when he has his poster boy, he runs with the poster boy, whether we like it or not.
All right, but how long did Hulk Hogan last? He was good, but the fans got sick of it. John Cena.
He lasted 80s to mid 90s. That's about 15 years. Cena has been going on for 15, 16 years. So, yeah.
So, but here's what Hogan was. People was ready for Savage and Warrior. You can't disagree with that. Can you disagree that people was getting ready for Savage and Warrior? But what happened? He turned Savage heel.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I just Roman. I want to see him lose a little bit. I want to see a little bit of sort of him hurting and him coming back from that. You know, we don't see that enough. And he keeps going. He keeps winning. He keeps kicking out of everything. I either want to see him lose a bit and him having to rebuild himself, a bit more character development there, or I want to see him go heel. You know, Roman otherwise is not going to.
Roman's been needing to go heel for a while now, and they haven't done it yet. So
he should have gone heel when the Shield were involved. That's when he should have gone heel. When he properly, do you know, when the triple threat match, he should have absolutely devoured them. You know, just in the sort of pre-match stuff. That's when he should have gone for heel. Obviously, Seth's doing his heel bit, but it should be a different kind of heel. A heel that's angry. And that's when they should have turned him, I think. But there was rumours he was going to turn last night, so.
Well, I mean, we'll get to Roman later because obviously you can't get rid of Roman Reigns. So we'll get to him later. I got lots to say about him. But let's go on. Let's go on the next match. It was the Cruiserweight Championship match. Rich Swann defending it against Neville, the King of the Cruiserweights, and we can finally say he is the actual King of the Cruiserweights. Yes. He won the Cruiserweight Championship. Thank God. Neville looked strong. Rich Swann looked strong as well. They both looked very strong.
The match was strong, Swann. There's just not enough to him at the minute.
Handle this. Can you handle this? Handle this. Can I handle this?
I can handle Maverick being a champion.
Rich Swann, unfortunately, could not handle Neville. And Neville is the new Cruiserweight champion. And I think everyone is happy with that. Everyone in the entire world's happy with that. Everyone knew Neville was going to win. So give Neville a lengthy... Actually, just keep the title on him until you can build someone else.
Just
keep the title on Neville until you can build a credible challenger. Until then, just keep it on him.
Well, who would that be?
Great because he is great.
Who would that be?
I have no clue on it. They can build Brian Kendrick.
Jack Gallagher.
They can build Jack Gallagher.
Gallagher. Honestly, what they did in the Rumble with Jack Gallagher, we'll get to that later. I'll leave it for the minute.
Oh, he left? Thank God.
Just 205, I now want to watch 205 Live. I actually get excited about watching 205 Live now because of Neville. He's aggressive, he's much more, there's much more to him than he was when he first entered on the roster on Raw, and he's back to the sort of wrestling we saw in NXT. Obviously now he's a heel, which I think really washes quite well on Neville. I can't wait to see him build the credibility of 205 Live. And yeah, we'll hopefully see some good challenges arise from that. Brian Kendrick, Jack Gallagher, we'll see what happens. I think there's a lot of story there that could grab and just leave the title on Neville for a bit and let's see what happens.
I'm gunning for a cruiserweight classic at WrestleMania, so like a bunch of cruiserweights. My first ever WrestleMania that I ever watched was WrestleMania 20, and I've never missed one since. But at WrestleMania 20, Rey Mysterio defended the no, it wasn't Rey Mysterio. It was Chavo Guerrero. Chavo Guerrero defended the Cruiserweight Championship in a Cruiserweight Classic. So,
yes.
So I would like that to happen at WrestleMania, but keep Neville the champion. But just to get a whole bunch of cruiserweights involved until they can start building a few credible challengers and opponents. Just put them all in that. I think it'll be really fun. What about you, Booty Daddy? What about you?
Well, the big bad Booty Daddy would like to say this about the match. I mean, we all knew Neville was going to win. I mean, if you didn't think Neville was going to win, I think you're an idiot. But I still love you, like Maverick.
Stupid idiot, would you say?
Oh yeah, like Maverick. I hate him, but I still love him. But if I could see one person taking the title off of Neville, I think it's the Rabbit Wolverine, Chris Benoit. I think Benoit's gonna come back at WrestleMania to take the title. Either him or get Test. Get Andrew Martin back and get Test. So show him who's the real champion. Let Test have a test ride. Give Test a test ride with the title.
Look at the prodigy right now.
Oh my gosh!
Give Test a test ride.
I would just like to say R.I.P. to Andrew Test Martin. R.I.P. to Chris Benoit. The big bad Booty Daddy doesn't have any chill. He's the heel. That's why he's saying this crap. But
I'm gonna have a crazy time on baby.
In reality, how did you? How did you like the match?
The loser is how I describe Booty Daddy, but there's a lot of other things you can use to describe him. Heel, not quite.
Oh, excuse me.
Wannabe.
I've been a heel since you was born.
Anyway, should we move on?
Yeah, let's go to the next topic before it gets heated.
Yeah, so the final match before the Royal Rumble was, of course, the WWE Championship match. AJ Styles defending against John Cena.
The champ that runs the camp versus the face that runs the place.
You talking about me?
And John Cena became a record-tying 16-time world champion by defeating AJ Styles. This match, I can speak for everyone here and everyone in the entire world that this match was one of the greatest matches of all time.
6-star classic.
It's one of the greatest matches. Instant classic. Instant classic. Every time they get into a ring together, it's magic. This match was just, no pun intended, phenomenal. I mean, you have them looking at each other. You have them looking at the crowd. Every time they think they have the win, they don't have the win. Do you know how many things AJ did to Cena? Do you know how many things Cena did to AJ? Cena did the A plus AA off the top rope, and AJ still kicked out. And everyone was like, what the f... This match was just amazing. This match was great. I have no complaints about this match. I was going for a fade. Look, how is he gonna win now? Cena did 2 AAs in sequence, and that's what took to beat AJ. But I'm totally fine with Cena getting this title. I'm perfectly fine with it. This is the only match I have no complaints about.
Okay, Booty Dad, you want to weigh in? Because then you weigh in, and then I'll give my view. Because I'm a little bit different.
Oh, really? The champ is giving the real champ the time to talk on the mic.
Real champ. I don't know. Okay.
Right. All right.
You speak now, and then the champ will finish it off.
Okay. So let me say Providence words. He thinks Cena versus Styles was fantastic. Didn't mind Cena winning, and Styles looked strong in defeat. You know what? I was talking about this in one of my class. I feel like AJ still should have won the match, but when you have matches like this, I don't think you mind who wins or lose. If you know, Prodigy, you agree, right? When you have a put on a 6-star
I do
classic,
agree.
when you have a 6-star classic, you can't argue on who wins or lose. Both guys put on a phenomenal match.
Mm-hmm.
AJ had a phenomenal run. Like he had a great run with the title, and like I will in Elimination Chamber, I'm gonna have a great run with the title. Shout out to Maverick for keeping my belt warm. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. This match was phenomenal. Words don't speak for this match. So
Do you know what to speak though? Results speak. And the results last night put the championship on my shoulder where it will stay. But moving on to the match that happened last night, it was fantastic. You guys are right, it was phenomenal. It was great to see Cena back. It was well built. The match was very well built, and it felt like that huge match. And seeing him win the title was fantastic. And then in my head, what I could see was an Elimination Chamber. I could see him dropping it again, and AJ picking it up. And then at WrestleMania, AJ versus Cena for the 17th title, to break Ric Flair's record. That would be a huge match, even bigger field than this. But now, obviously, that's changed because Randy Orton's going to be somewhere in that match. I don't want to see Cena Orton again.
That's a little spoiler, don't you think?
Well, they saw the match, Booty Daddy, but if you want to keep building it, we can. No, but they saw the match. They know what happened. The unfortunate thing that happened.
Yeah, you won the title.
But it was okay because the night was made a little bit sweet when I became champ. But
so,
well,
we'll see what happens Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll see what happens Tuesday. I'm really interested in what's gonna go down on SmackDown.
Both brands
honestly,
are looking good today.
I think SmackDown is the better brand right now than Raw. TBH, but Raw.
100%.
When Raw's in doubt, Raw comes out with some bang. So we'll see how tonight goes. But now, guys, we are going to the Royal Rumble match, and honestly, I'm just gonna go through it. I'm just gonna go through every entrant, and we'll go from there. Yes, every entrant. So there was 22 announced entrants in the Rumble, and there was 8 unannounced. Let me talk about this first. The 8 unannounced were bullshit. Okay? Let me tell you who the 8 surprising unannounced entrants were. Okay? You have Jack Gallagher, which is okay.
Woo!
Mark Henry.
He was awesome in the match.
Mark Henry, which was, I mean, yes, he's a Texan, but did you really need Mark Henry in the match? I don't know. They actually did it.
No,
at number 10 was Ty Dillinger. They actually did it. Number 10, Ty Dillinger. That was crazy. I marked that a little bit.
I think we all did. The perfect 10.
Yeah.
James fucking Ellsworth.
A true legend, man.
A true garbage. He is...
Man, when you talk about James Ellsworth, you talk about legends like The Undertaker, CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, James Ellsworth.
You should just stop. You should just stop.
James Ellsworth is the greatest.
Is the U of our unit here.
Oh, really? Really?
Way around. Boo Daddy's the James Ellsworth.
You're the Gilbert in this group. How about that? Real talk, you're the Gilbert in this group.
I'm the what, sorry?
You're Gilbert. Everybody look.
I'm the champ. I'm the champ that runs the camp, Booty Daddy.
Yeah, Gilbert ran the light heavyweight title, but nobody even cared about him.
It's on my shoulder.
The rest of
won last night.
the
And what I'll
unannounced
keep.
entrance. The rest of the unannounced entrance. Okay, Apollo Crews,
Good spot.
just garbage.
Apollo, excuse me?
Yes.
That was
yes.
Apollo deserved that spot. Apollo and Kalisto deserved those spots.
Enzo Amore.
I'm iffy on
I think
that.
his timing in the Rumble was bad. I think if he was earlier in the match, I think
number one.
He should have been.
Honestly, Big Cass versus Enzo should have been that, you know. But you know, it's the way it is. And then
Big Cass should have been later.
Enzo should have been
survived
17.
the match.
He should have been 17.
And then number 30.
It was supposed to be Providence.
Was it Samoa Joe?
Was it Providence?
No. Was it Providence?
Sadly.
They gave us a Samoan, which
was it Finn Balor?
Was it Chris Benoit?
Oh God, I just
No. Was it Kurt Angle? No. Was it Triple H? Was it Seth Rollins? Was it Shawn Michaels? Was it Stone Cold? No, it was God fucking Roman freaking Reigns. Roman freaking Reigns. Here's what I don't get. If Roman Reigns was in a title match earlier that night and he was in the Rumble, so shouldn't AJ Styles have been in the Rumble fucking match too? Because he was in a title match? Okay,
no.
Let me, guys. Before I say anything else about this thing, because I'm January 29th, 2017. Mark it on your calendars. It's already gone by. Mark it on your calendars. I put it on Twitter and Instagram and everything I have of any social media thing I have. I hate Roman Reigns. I officially hate Roman Reigns. January 29th, 2017 was the day I fucking realized my true hatred for Roman Reigns.
Oh my God.
You guys can't see this, but he's genuinely losing his shit right now.
Roman Reigns. I hate Roman Reigns.
And people get mad when I did this.
You could have had anybody at number 30. Balor, Joe, Austin, anybody. And you choose Roman fucking Reigns. You choose Roman fucking Reigns. You knew how the crowd would react. You knew the crowd doesn't like him. And you put him in there anyway because Vince likes to wank off to Roman Reigns.
Don't sugarcoat it.
Oh, I'll do more than that.
Oh my goodness.
Jericho should have won the Rumble.
Or Sammy.
Look, there was a few people that should have won the Rumble. Okay, Sammy looked like a strong candidate. Jericho looked like a strong candidate. Bray Wyatt looks like a strong candidate. Undertaker, Goldberg, Lesnar, any of them.
Even Braun
would have been a strong candidate. Braun Strowman, good candidate. Baron Corbin, dark horse. Rusev, dark horse.
Dean Ambrose, Ziggler. The list goes on.
Rusev, Ziggler. You guys kidding? These are as bad as Roman.
Well,
Rusev? No.
Alright, this guy's a heel. He's a heel.
Rusev's a terrible idea. Rusev's got a horrible thing going at the minute. Alright, look, it should have been a few people. It should have been Balor. It should have been Sammy. It should have been, I'm sure it was on my list, but it should not be any of them. It was meant to be completely random. We had no idea it was going to be. I am so annoyed it's Orton. It should have been Bray. It should have been. If they're going with that, it should have been Bray Wyatt.
That makes. I agree. I agree.
No. I think I disagree on that.
You disagree?
I think. Yes, I think
he should have sacrificed himself. Orton should have.
No, I honestly believe that if they go the route of Bray Wyatt winning the Elimination Chamber, and then Orton, and then actually no, you know what? I'm twisting my words around. I do agree with y'all. I think if Bray Wyatt won the Royal Rumble, and then Randy Orton won the Elimination Chamber, and Randy Orton won the Elimination Chamber, and then Bray Wyatt has his big moment and wins the title that people thought he should have had at least twice already.
Mm-hmm.
He has this big moment. He's the Rumble winner, and he wins at WrestleMania against the Legend Killer, the Viper. So I have to agree with you on that. But
you agree with Big Bad Bully Daddy, not Maverick.
No,
but at the same time,
the champ.
But at the same time,
screw you, man.
Randy Orton was also a speculated winner Also, because if you look at the past 3 years, who are the winners? John Cena, Batista, Roman Reigns, and Triple H, right?
So
Three of the four who won the Rumble, it was their second time winning it. Cena won it for the second time in 2013. Batista won it for the second time in 2014. Triple H won it for the second time in 2016. So if you look at the pattern, Randy Orton, this is second time winning the Rumble.
you know what's crazy? The last time we had a brand new winner of the Royal Rumble was Roman Reigns, and
that's even crazier. You know what's even crazier? So it's been 5 years. The last 5 years of Rumbles, 3 of them are in or were in Revolution. So that means next year it's going to be Ric Flair winning the Rumble, guys.
Oh, thank God, Nature Boy.
Right now.
Wow, Ric Flair is going to come back and win the Rumble.
Him and Chris Benoit on the main event WrestleMania.
I'd enjoy that more than Roman Reigns coming out at number 30 next year.
Oh my God! I swear to God.
No, sorry, no. He's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's going to be all the numbers next year.
Woo!
Oh God! Right. Anyway, can we get into some of the points of let's move away from that to other parts of the room.
Let's go. So,
my big issue was straight from the off. They came up with 2 people who obviously the first 2 people are going to be the long stayers. That's the whole point. I didn't really want them to be the long stayers. You need to have 2 people you want to support, like Sami Zayn. Enzo Amore I thought would have been very funny, seeing him doing his little hop skipping around the ring when he's about to do that kind of stuff. And it frustrated me. It also frustrated me that it felt like everyone in the match they were kind of just waiting around for the big guy to show up to knock them out the ring, which was annoying, you know. Like the first 9, was it 9? No, it was like 8 competitors didn't do anything until Braun showed up. Then they got knocked out, pretty much. And it was like they were just waiting around. They hadn't been told what to do otherwise. Jack Gallagher was used poorly. It was great to see him in the ring. It was great to see him with the umbrella. But I would like to see him knock people out there. Excite us for 205 Live. Show us something that would get us involved, you know. The umbrella thing with Jericho was great, probably one of the best parts of the Rumble. Stupid, silly, but fun, and what we want to see from 205 Live. And they just did it poorly. They did other parts of it just so badly. Like Brock Lesnar knocking the other half of the people out. And then don't even start me with Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, and Taker, because they were used poorly as well. They should have been spread. They shouldn't have been the last 10 minutes. All right, I wanted to see.
Well, and if you wanna speak to statistics, Lesnar only lasted 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Goldberg only lasted 3 minutes and 21 seconds.
Really?
And Undertaker only lasted 8 minutes and 46 seconds.
Taker lasted longer? Really?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Now, I have to I would have liked Enzo Amore instead of Big Cass. I have to agree with you on that, but I like the fact that it was Chris Jericho starting out the Rumble, only because if in my mind that Jericho was going to win the Rumble, and you know how he lasted the longest, an hour and 13 seconds. Now he did spend a lot of the time outside the ring, but that's Chris Jericho.
That's a heel.
If he was going to win the Rumble, he's going to be that weasel, you know. And he left the ring. When Braun Strowman, that
was a good spot.
When Braun Strowman came because he was scared. He came back in, got knocked out by the Big Show, rolled out again. Then he came back and eliminated Cesaro and Sheamus. You know, and then Jericho, he's been in so many Rumbles that he knows how to win one, even though he's never won one. He knows how to win one, so I agree with Jericho being the long stayer. I just don't agree with the fact that he got eliminated by Roman fucking Reigns. But I mean, if you look, and it was another good thing. It was a pro and a con. I like the fact that they had a lot of superstars in the ring at one time. You know, that's when you see
one person knocked them all out. It frustrated me. It was such a waste. You could have built many characters.
The one thing that I hated about the fact was when they were all in there, it wasn't like there was any big, you know, monumental spots when they were all in the ring, you know?
Apart from Kofi, which was pretty cool, to be fair.
Yeah.
It was.
And Kofi Kingston does it every year, all the time. So it was a good spot.
Yeah, we were kind of waiting for it, but
yeah,
that was about it, really.
And then, Braun Strowman came. He eliminated 7 men. His encounter with the Big Show was very short. Big Show only lasted 1:42. Then Ty Dillinger came out,
the perfect
which
10.
was a good surprise.
Which
the
was
perfect
great.
10.
I predicted Test coming out.
I like the fact that James Ellsworth came out, and then right after him, Dean Ambrose did, and then Dean was basically like, "Oh, you screwed me out of the title at TLC. Well, I'll screw you out of the Rumble. Go in." And then that happened. So I was happy about that. I was very shocked that Baron Corbin, was the one who eliminated Braun Strowman.
He should have won. Baron Corbin was.
I was shocked that Dean got eliminated so easily by Brock. That took me off guard.
He was IC champion, though. I didn't really expect him to go very far in this.
Yeah, I don't expect your title reign to go far either.
If you think about it, right? If you think about it, when Lesnar and Taker and Goldberg came out, it was like they easily, okay, you're gone and you're gone and you're gone. If you look at the people who Brock eliminated, right? So Brock eliminated Enzo Amore, which was very easily. He threw out Dolph Ziggler and Dean Ambrose consecutively. Just, you're gone. No, I'm hanging on to the ropes. No, you're gone. And then Goldberg, he eliminated Rusev out of nowhere. Just, okay, you're gone. Okay. He eliminated Luke Harper. Oh, you're gone. And then he eliminated Brock Lesnar, which, was, I like the fact that he did that. Only because, hey, Brock Lesnar just got twice in such a short amount of time. This leads up to his eventual, triumphant win over Goldberg at Mania. So I like that spot. They're not going to... No, Brock Lesnar does not get paid to lose 3 times in a row. Hell no.
No, he doesn't.
No.
I really don't like Brock Lesnar. And also, but they just misused them. I think that they should have been spread through these 30. They shouldn't have been the last 5. I think Goldberg and Lesnar would have been great to see start. See them go and decimate the first people that came through, or just contain within themselves. It would have been funny to see Enzo Amore come out as number 3 and kind of hide in the corner, or Jericho, for that fact, kind of see them watch what was going on, and we'd see again. So I think that would have been far more entertaining than what we got. I just think they had all the tools in the tin to genuinely make their best Rumble ever, and it was really disappointing, with a very disappointing ending. And then again, there was more spots. There was more good spots. It looks like we're being joined. By Providence. Providence. I think. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have Providence with us, another loser from last night, who's just joined the chat in time for a Rumble part.
We got a dashing participant coming on.
Or never mind, he's gone.
Oh, he got eliminated.
The last few seconds.
He lasted on the Enzo.
That's how long James Ellsworth lasted. So only 15 seconds. Oh, but
that's your tiring.
James Ellsworth.
Here he is.
Providence.
Maybe.
Alright. So I have my headphones on.
Here we go. Hey Providence, how's it going?
What's happening?
Hey Providence, how you doing?
How does it feel to have lost yesterday?
Alright, so I don't have my headphones on, so I can't hear what's going on. But I can see everything that's going on.
Oh, okay, so you can't
it's
hear
odd. It's weird. I can't hear anything.
Okay, it's great for a podcast.
Yeah.
But last night was. Anyway, Boogie Daddy, pitch in, because I've kind of gone about my issues that I have with it. I'm trying to come up with some positives.
I was going to say what Providence was going to say, but when he can hear us and talk, he'll say something. So my opinion on the Royal Rumble, I actually think it was the best Rumble I've seen in a long time. The only thing that ruined it for me.
Really?
The only thing that ruined it.
How much counts as a long time? How long counts as a long time?
Thank you. He can't hear. He
Because
can,
Long Con's been like 40 years or something.
Booty Daddy, they had no surprises in this.
yo,
Other than
Apollo
Ty
Crews. That
Dillinger,
wasn't a surprise. Kalisto wasn't a surprise.
No.
No, look.
Bullshit. The only surprise was Ty Dillinger, and that wasn't even like a major
Hey, Roman Reigns surprised me.
Fuck Roman.
Roman Reigns surprised me.
I'm not getting
Roman
into it because
disappointed
I hate
me.
Roman Reigns.
Well, listen.
It's his fault, man.
Nightmarish.
When's the last time we seen
Horror.
people from the Royal Rumble from the roster? That's what WWE needs to focus. They need the Royal Rumble actually help build Apollo, Kalisto, in my opinion. Because I was happy to see Apollo. I was happy to see Kalisto. You know what surprised me?
I agree with
Jack Gallagher. He surprised me because he's a
This is insane.
cruiserweight. They need to have people from the roster to fill the spots. That's what they need. Not legends. Sorry, DDP. Sorry, Chris Benoit. Sorry, Test. You don't deserve the
We
spot.
didn't even see any of that.
Test is dead. Test cannot be in the Rumble. Test is buried.
Providence, where were you at? Why
Wait,
weren't you in the
Test is
Rumble?
dead?
Oh,
Yeah, where the hell were you, Providence?
Test. Did Test not enter at number 1?
Providence, I lost my house because of
Test
you.
entered at number 1. He was with that Enzo guy.
You can't hear us.
I can hear you.
This is
I can hear you
fantastic.
fine
Oh, you
now.
can't hear us.
I can
Oh, okay. Well,
hear all your insults.
First 4-man podcast.
Okay, well, Providence, welcome. Give us, a quick spiel on how you felt about the Rumble.
The match itself or the whole card?
Just the Royal Rumble match.
You're in the main event spot, kid.
I think it was huh?
You're in the main event spot. Come on.
I think it was good. I think it was really good, honestly. I don't think it was the best one I've seen in years. Like BBBD said, that's a little. Thank you. That's a little. I don't know. That's a little overzealous.
Did you enjoy last year's
But
Rumble?
it was good. It's the best I've seen in maybe 5 years. I'll say that.
That's
5
what I was
years.
saying.
It's been. It was the best one I've seen in.
Oh, no, I prefer.
You said a long time. 5 years is not a long time.
Okay, last year's was okay.
But yeah, it was good. It was good. Reigns kind of killed it. Reigns killed it, but he didn't kill it.
I have to say, I
Reigns.
unfortunately have to say the last good Royal Rumble ever, I have to say was 2010 when Edge won it. Other than that, I mean, 2011 had some good surprises with, Nash returning and stuff like that.
Booker T.
But I just didn't agree with Alberto Del Rio winning.
I
2012,
agree.
Jericho should have won it that year, but no, they wanted to give it to
2012
Sheamus.
was fun,
and
though. I like
beat-
2012.
beat Daniel in 18 seconds. And then, 2013, Cena won it. Then, the list goes on. So, I just think,
we're at it.
I called Triple H winning the Rumble in 2016. I remember that.
I think everybody did.
I was like,
You told us.
I'm a year off.
I knew Triple H was going to win that Rumble, but I didn't want Randy Orton to win the Rumble. But I'm glad that he won it only because Roman Reigns didn't win the Royal Rumble. As long as Roman Reigns didn't win the Royal Rumble.
Oh, it's so annoying. It's frustrating me more and more. Bray Wyatt should have won the Rumble. If they're going to go down that route, fine. Just create more of a story with it. Give us a champion we haven't seen yet. Just.
But wait. What if Orton gives Wyatt his Rumble spot and he gives him his spot at Mania because he's all like,
See, that would be cool.
all for the
That
Wyatt
would be
family
cool.
now.
That would be a cool match.
Someone brought that up last night.
Elimination
That's pretty
Chamber.
cool.
No, I don't think that'll happen. I mean, yes, Randy Orton is, Bray Wyatt's, mentor, sort of like he's under his quote-unquote control, but I think this is where maybe there's, like, some cracks in it, like, I'm sorry, Bray, but you got eliminated, not me. So,
Yeah.
I won the Rumble, you didn't.
Cash me
If you want
outside.
if you want the championship, win it at the Chamber, and I think that's
I
how
hope he
they're going to
does.
go.
I cannot
Okay.
go. I can't now do another Cena Orton. I can't put my body through that again. Watching
that was literally 2007 to like
You're telling me
2009.
TLC, the unification match, was not your dream?
Oh yeah, and then,
no. Even though it was 57 years in the making, as they put it, it's the biggest match of all time. I still didn't buy it. I didn't buy it.
I found that really underwhelming as well. Oh gosh! But have you seen the amount of people? If you look on Twitter, the amount of people who've deleted their WWE Network after last night. After number 30.
Let me touch on this real
so
quick.
many.
Let me say this.
There was let me. All right, now you go on ahead. I'm gonna pull up a poll that WWE posted. How did you enjoy the Rumble? I'm gonna go pull that up, and I'll let the Booty Daddy talk.
Great.
You don't have to cancel your. I understand. I was disappointed when Roman came out, but the fact to cancel your subscription is really pointless. Now you can boo, you can do all you want, but come on, guys, let's be mature about this. He didn't. I don't like Roman when I'm glad Roman didn't win. He didn't win the match, so let's not go overreact to little things. He entered 30. Did he win?
I hate Roman Reigns. I hate Roman. No, he didn't win, and I didn't cancel my subscription either. I still pay. I still pay money every month.
How much do you pay? A month? How much do you pay? I forgot how much it was.
It is actually not $9.99.
Wait, what?
With it's actually not $9.99. It's
with
like
tax?
10. It's like $10.78 or something like that. Like it's with tax. It's like 10. Yeah, it's almost $11.
Yeah, they advertise. They don't advertise
poll, that. The WWE put up a poll right after the Rumble. It said, "Did you enjoy the 2017 Royal Rumble?" With 34,112 votes, 51% said thumbs down.
Oh, okay, well, that's still half and half, but it always splits people, doesn't it?
Well, I guess they didn't like Roman Reigns.
I enjoyed it.
You know what they're gonna say? Oh, they don't like the. They don't like that Jack Gallagher.
The Rumble show was so good.
Everything
there was
up until the Rumble was great. The Rumble was good in places, but overall,
it was not. There was so many issues with the rest of it.
There was issues. I'm not saying there isn't issues with how some of the booking was, because I didn't foresee the club winning. I didn't see the faces winning. But an overall match and the overall reaction from the crowd, the match card was great. Just there was there's a lot of bad spots in the Rumble. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, I think all the way up until number 29, I was thoroughly enjoying the entire show until number 29 when Roman Reigns came out. That was like
30. That was 30.
I didn't hate the show after that. I still think.
Hello?
Until Roman Reigns came out. See, then I was like, fuck, this happened. And then by the end of it, I was like, whatever. Randy Orton won. I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I'm not as mad as Prodigy's probably killed at least 9 people in his dorm at this point. I'm not that mad. Yeah. I was upset. I was like, really hoping for Angle, Joe, anyone. Hell, it would have been better if James Ellsworth came back out.
I heard Jeff Hardy at one point as well was talked about, which probably one of
Jeff Hardy wants to come back.
Anybody else?
I want a piehead back in TV.
I was very
I understand that they didn't.
I was very surprised that they didn't pull Balor into the Rumble.
I'm surprised they didn't pull Joe. Joe was perfectly fine.
But then again, it's our fault. It's our fault. It's our fault for looking at the internet and thinking one way or another. So that's our bad.
I say it's Maverick's fault.
But I mean, overall, out of 10 stars, what would y'all rate the Rumble out of 10 stars?
The whole pay-per-view?
Like the whole card.
No, as the whole pay-per-view out of 10 stars. Providence, you go first.
All right. Yeah. What did you say? My bad. Just cut out. I'm sorry.
Out of 10 stars, how would you rate the entire pay-per-view out of 10 stars?
so I get the floor first. I'll take it. I would probably give it an
I'll let
8.5. And this is why.
8.5.
I'll give you my reasoning. I haven't been able to blab about this Rumble yet. I've just been kind of talking about it amongst myself, which is kind of weird, and people look at me funny. But I think that every match, with the exception of, I didn't watch the tag title match, unfortunately. I don't know if that was good or not, but the 6 women's tag match and Charlotte and Bayley, I think those 2 matches were sloppy at some spots, and they could have been booked better in some spots. And Roman Reigns coming back out after a brutal no DQ match.
Did not
Basically,
sell.
no sells the entire no DQ match.
Like Charlotte.
Yeah, he sold his arm for the first 6 seconds, and then he was like, "Okay, I'm back. All right, guys, I'm not hurt anymore." But anyways, everything besides that, we had another great Cena Styles match. Owens and Reigns was fantastic. The Braun booking was a little weird, but the match itself leading up to it was great. So everything about the Rumble was good until Roman Reigns came along. And then it's just kind of it was but it didn't make me say, it didn't make a 10-star pay-per-view go from a 10-star pay-per-view to a 1-star. But still, it did hurt. It did hurt a lot. But that's my opinions on the Rumble.
All right. Big Bad Booty Daddy. What about yourself?
The son of Scott Steiner, nephew to Rick Steiner. My thoughts, this pay-per-view was I give it 9 stars from pre-show to the main card. It was pretty good. My only problem was the Royal Rumble did not feature the likes of Scott Steiner, Chris Benoit, Andrew Martin.
That was a disappointment.
The Providence, I bet my house for this. Now I'm living in a cardboard box. So YouTube, please go fund me. Go fund me right now. Don't make me live on the streets. Do not make me be the James Ellsworth in this group. That's Maverick. That's all my problem is. No Providence, no Benoit, no Steiner, no Angle, no Joe. I would have died happy if Providence.
No surprises.
No, but I love the fact that they had actual superstars like Apollo, Kalisto, and Gallagher to join the Rumble. I love that. Push your new stars. That's all I have to say. 9 stars.
All right, and as for myself, I'm gonna go with an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed the 6-woman tag match. I liked all the spots in that match. I liked how they're going with Naomi to face Alexa, and then have Mickey take on Becky. The Raw tag title match, I didn't see the club winning, but it was a good match. Let's see how the club are booked now as champions. Banks and Jax was one of the only problems I had with the show. It was very short, very lackluster. Obviously, the feud will continue. The Raw Women's Championship match, I thoroughly enjoyed. I enjoyed the natural selection on the apron. It just furthers Bayley's quest at Mania. Yes, there was a few iffy spots at the beginning that they could have, been positioned better. It would have worked.
It was clunky. But the elbow drop.
It was a good match. Charlotte. The elbow drop. Bayley, I marked the fuck out. That was amazing. The
That's
macho
savage.
drop from the top rope.
Savage drop.
Overall, it was a good match. The Universal title match was hardcore as fuck. It was really good. I agree with the Braun booking because Roman, speared him on Raw, so Braun wanted his revenge. And the fact that Kevin Owens is still champion, that's enough to be said. It was a really great match. The Cruiserweight Championship match, obviously, happy that Neville won. I don't think if Rich Swann won, I would have been disappointed. But now Neville can be the actual king of the Cruiserweights, and he's good. The WWE title match, 6-star match of the year already. It just blew all proportions out the water.
Beat down.
Cena and Styles are two of the best. Cena and Styles are two of the best ever. And Cena's 16-time world champion. He's matched with Ric Flair. And that's a good thing. I like it. The Royal Rumble match, there was a few good spots with Kofi and Braun stare downs, and then Corbin eliminating Braun, and then Goldberg fucking Lesnar up again. But there's a lot of flaws in the Rumble with no surprises, bad timing, fucking Roman Reigns, fucking everything up because he's fucking Roman Reigns.
Kind of how you really feel.
Roman didn't win. Roman wasn't my pick. I'm sorry, Randy wasn't my pick. It was actually Jericho. But, you know, you can't get everything you want. Overall, pay-per-view was good. 8 out of 10. What about you, champ?
Oh,
I was going to
you
say,
want me to go again?
not looking over the...
I hate saying that. I hate the way that sounds.
It sounds pretty good, right?
You have to say it because he is champ.
I'm the champ too. What are you talking
How does it feel
about?
to be a loser, by the way, Providence? Just want to wonder how
It feels a lot worse now that I've lost to you, Maverick. You are a snot son of a gun.
You are welcome, my friend. This is the greatest part of it to me.
Right.
Well done. You've
I
reached
wanna
your
hear it.
pinnacle.
You're the Spike Dudley in
Enjoy
this
how it
group.
goes from here. Probably not very far. So, onto what I thought. The actual thing I thought was a 6 out of 10. It frustrated me at every turn. The best part of the night, hands down, was AJ and Cena. It was amazing. But yeah, nothing else really excited me. Jack Gallagher did for the 6 minutes he was in the ring. Baron Corbin lost his chance. It just frustrated me. There's so many opportunities and they wasted them. The rest of it, sort of the aftermath, was 10 out of 10 because I became your Real Talk World Heavyweight Champion. And of course that goes on the line in 15 days. SmackDown is the better show at the minute, and I'm very excited to see what they do in a couple of days' time. It's exciting.
Who's his job or talking?
I'm still obviously going to stick with it. I am still talking, and you're welcome to be listening to me. And yeah, let's do this. Let's see what happens. Last night frustrated me. They cannot get Rumbles right. You know, the last 5 years, how many have left people upset and deleting their network? At least 60% of them. You know, Batista, Roman, and now this one. They were okay with Triple H, but the match at WrestleMania was awful. Yeah, but that's it. That's about it for me. How are we going to round it up?
And before we do that, I think Providence is gone, so or maybe he might come back. You know, everyone. This podcast is being done on Facebook Messenger because we are all over the place in the world. We're in North Carolina. We're in Alabama. We're everywhere.
Nottingham.
We're everywhere. Nottingham. We're
Don't forget us.
okay?
I'm from Dudleyville right now. Dudleyville.
So we're everywhere. So the connection might not be the best. So before we do a leaving question, quick shout out to Latino Heat. Unfortunately, he could not join us, and we just got a message from Providence. He didn't want to interrupt the champ. He had to go back to work.
That's nice of him.
Nice to know he has respect.
He had respect for me. That's right. That's good guy. Good guy, Providence. It's a good thing I put him over all the time.
Well, unfortunately, Booty Daddy, you are not the champ.
All right, the podcast is over. Cut the episode. Cut the episode.
You might be champion at
Pull
the
the plug.
You might be champion at the chamber.
Might.
You might
like you.
be. You might be.
There's respect about you where you know when you're in the presence of greatness.
Look, I am the tweener of the group. So I am the tweener of the group, so I will play both sides how and when I choose. And right now I'm choosing your side, Maverick, but that doesn't mean that I'll double cross you later. Thank you very much.
We'll see how that.
And with that, with our leaving question, it's a pretty simple one.
Leading Maverick sucks.
No. That we can save that for another time.
Is Maverick a good champion?
The leaving question is: who do you hate more, Roman Reigns or James Ellsworth?
Big Booty Daddy. Oh, sorry, was that not an answer?
No. Your tirade is most hated.
But between Reigns and Ellsworth.
So Ellsworth isn't ruining pay-per-views at the minute. He's slight discomfort. Reigns isn't. Ellsworth isn't. Making me want to stop. Well, it's not. It's not ruining wrestling for me. It's not that bad, but it's frustrating at the minute. Hopefully they'll figure something out. But Roman Reigns, I don't think I hate either. They work very hard. Ellsworth has a stupid gimmick at the minute. The thing with the champs in part of AJ and Dean, that worked quite well. Now he's with Carmella, and I have no idea what they're doing for him.
By the way, speaking of Carmella, that was an ugly attire that she had on last night.
Yeah, it was
James
not
Ellsworth's
attractive,
face
was it? It was
all
not
over
attractive.
her pants.
Her face was attractive.
Ugly. She was attractive, but what she was wearing was not attractive. I'm going to have to say Roman Reigns. You know, January 29th, 2017 was the day I officially hit Roman Reigns. I hated James Ellsworth. I hate James Ellsworth too, just for the simple fact that he was so much heavily involved in the world title picture, and he beat AJ Styles plenty of time. That shouldn't have happened. I'm liking the fact that he's, dropped down significantly on the card, but he's still there. Okay, so I'm okay with that. Roman, on the other hand, fucked the entire night up, and Roman just shoved down our throats.
Like Maverick.
I'm sorry.
Yes. You son of a bitch.
Oh my goodness.
Well, what about you, Booty Daddy, before we end things off?
Before we end things off, I like to say a few things, like I always do. Chris Benoit for Hall of Fame 2017. Let's try to get that in.
Please, I agree.
Oh gosh, these same jokes, just hammering them home.
As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, let's get Benoit and Test in the Hall of Fame with Christian. Who I hate the most is obvious. The worst person in the world. I mean, when he won the title, I hated him since day one. And Maverick, good God, man, just drop the belt. Just drop the belt. Just forfeit the title. I will love you when you drop the title.
By having it on your shoulders.
When
It's staying with me, buddy.
Okay, and anyways, that's who I hate the most. I hate Maverick the most. I hate him since day one. This has been an ongoing hate. So
it must be hard. It must be hard.
Yeah, it must be hard being hated.
Because I've gotten everything I strive to achieve. Anyway,
you just got 1 point right. What match did he get right? I'm curious. What match was he got that he won?
The Royal Rumble. That's what won it.
How the system went. Okay, so how the system went.
This is rigged.
We all. It was weird. We all tied almost, like, technically. Maverick, actually, none of your final four came true. So Providence, Booty Daddy, Heat, and myself all had at least one person from our predicted final four in the final four.
Yeah, wasn't Jericho and Bray in the final four?
But the point where Maverick won was actually on the card.
Don't tell me. Please tell me it's not the Divas match.
Give me one second.
No way, I got two of my final four right.
No.
You had Bray, right?
I got two of the final four right.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me look up the Royal Rumble again.
I got Taker and Orton right.
Taker was in the final four.
Taker was not in the final four.
Orton was.
Yeah, he was.
No, Undertaker was in the final five. The final four were Roman, Orton, Wyatt, and Jericho.
Oh, yeah, alright, fair enough. No, because Roman, no, you're right. Okay, yeah, you're right, sorry.
Yeah, no. You need to
I got one
apologize for being a champion.
So you had I believe what you got right is the fact that, let's see, you didn't say the heels lost, Cesaro, Sheamus lost, you said Nia Jax, you said Charlotte, you said KO, you said Neville, you said Cena, and then you had Orton.
So it was a Cena match. It was a Cena match.
Yeah, it was the Cena match.
Yes. Because
which I changed at the last minute, which is pretty impressive. So
yeah. Screw you, man.
AJ
If you never did
Reigns
change,
I
told you should not let him change. If he didn't change, he wouldn't. It would have been
it was before the match happened. It was before the card happened. So I was like, okay, that's fine.
Hey, you guys are welcome. All right, you have a.
Did I know he was gonna win?
Can he see me? Can you see me?
I can wait. Wait 2 seconds. I thought there's a sweet, lovely message coming here. Oh, that's very kind of you.
Yeah.
I feel that love.
Want me to deliver it for
It's
you
hard
too?
being a loser, isn't it? I don't know what that's like because I've been winning my whole life.
Oh,
but,
you've been winning.
you know,
Are we ready to cut this podcast? I'm ready to go off the
On the
script.
point of winning, and as we do, that will be the end of the Real Talk Wrestling Podcast.
Episode 4.
It was our first four-way podcast. You know, even though Providence wasn't here for the whole thing. You know, understand, guys. We love you guys, but with the different time constraints that the five of us have,
The school, work, all that stuff.
where you know, school, work, you know, being, you know, overseas,
Paper
and stuff like that.
championships, you know.
Time is not on our side. So as long as we have at least 3, you know, of us, I know Providence wanted to do his own thing with the Booty Daddy only because he wanted to be showcased. I would love for the 5 of us to do at least one podcast because we are the Real Talk crew.
It'll be hectic,
time
though.
will tell. Time will tell. But for right now, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for listening to us ramble. I mean, that's what a podcast is. It's rambling about the
I wouldn't call
worldwide
what the
sport of
champ says
wrestling.
rambling.
This guy won't shut up. All right, you
He
can stop
won't
playing
stop.
yourself over.
Yeah.
All
You're
right.
welcome.
Well, as for that, I have been the prodigal son of the WWE.
I am the big bad booty daddy.
And
I am
All right, no
the
one cares. No one
longest
cares. No one
reigning
cares.
Real Talk World Heavyweight Champion. Thank you very much, guys.
Go screw yourself.
Maverick here. See you later.
boy.